Hey everybody, just Jessie here. I thought today we'd go over some storage solutions I've come up with for drills that I'm using while I am working on my whips. I'm going to show you the way drills have come for kits that I have been working on and how I have stored them. I'm also going to show you the two different types of drills that I've gotten as far as how I've received them before I have kitted them up. So here you will see three different ways that I will store drills. We're going to start with this one right here. This one is from a company called Cat Eared, and I will have a link to it. And these are called tray bricks. And the cool thing about these is that you can store the drills in here and you can also work out of them. So I'll show you real quick what that looks like. We're just going to take this baggie of drills. You just pop it open. And let's say this is a brand new kit and you're just wanting to work. You have enough that you want to work out of these. So you'll see it's stored in here. You can move it around. They stay in pretty well. You just pop it up when you're ready to work. Shake it. And you'll see how they line up pretty well. And then you can just work on them. And then when you're done, you can close it, put it up, and you move on to your next color. So the thing I like about these is that it just saves time, and I find them really helpful for when you're having to switch colors out quite a lot. You're not really worrying about spilling. If you find that you missed one little square, you can just pull the color that you need. The thing I struggled with at first is I didn't have a way to store these. So I had just had them in a Ziploc baggie and I would have to pull them out. And then I found this little crate at Joann's. It was like $1, I think. And it holds, I don't know how many this is. So this is 30 right here. I have 20 of the clear and then I have 10 of these. And these are the same. They just did some colors just for variety. This was the original one right here, and some people were complaining about the clear bottom. So when they decided to make more, they made some that are different colors. I think this is the pink. They have a dark purple, a light purple, and either a dark pink or a light pink. I'm not quite sure. You could actually find these right now on Amazon for the spring sale. The pink ones are on sale. Original price is $25 for 10 large, and you can get them for $15 right now. So I think it's a really good, simple solution for storing drills. I really enjoy working out of them. The only caveat I would say is if you have a big bag like this, where you have a lot of drills, it kind of makes it hard to work out of because it gets so full that you don't have space for your drills to kind of line up. But what I do in that case is I just take one of my trays and I pour some drills into here and work out of this until there's room in this one to work out of. But I'm really happy with this. In fact, I just have more that I got with an Amazon gift card and that sale, that $15 sale. So I will have enough to be able to kit up a large project in these if I want. And they also are selling this really cute tote that holds 60 of these large. And so these come in two sizes. There's a large and a small. I've never used the small. I've always just used the large, and this is the large. And the tote can hold 60 of these, and it's zippered and it looks nice. I like the idea of portability because I don't have a dedicated space to work on diamond painting. I work at the desk that I use for my day job. So I'm always having to put everything up when I'm done. And I like being able to keep my things concise, keep it together, and be able to move it back and forth wherever I am storing them, usually in my closet or on my bedside table. So this is my new favorite way to store them. Okay, since I've shown this, this is something that I bought this container from Target for like $5. I have this and I have this. Again, this was like $5 from Target. I think they're like Lunchbox containers really, or like bento boxes. But I found that it really holds Ziploc baggies really well. So this is Afternoon Chic from the one with diamond art. This is how their drills came. And I honestly just threw them in here and I work on them. So the reason why these don't have like symbols and stickers on them is because the sticker sheet is just one big piece of paper. And I didn't feel like cutting these individually. You can, but I just didn't feel like it. So I just kind of use this as a reference and keep it nearby when I'm working on it. So I was just really excited, and I didn't have any extra storage at the time, and I wanted to work on that kit. So I threw these in here, and it works just fine for me. I can kind of dig through, pull out what I need, use it, and then just put it back. Keeps it nice and concise. Again, it's portable. The Ziploc baggies are how the drills arrive. So I honestly just, it's like plug and play, right? And this is reusable again. Target, $5. I'll see if I can find a link for it. I really liked this depth a lot. And again, this is another one. This one was a kit that I'm done with. I just haven't decided what I'm going to do with the extra drills. So this one is a mess. But again, as you can see, you can just keep your drills in bags and store them. This one probably isn't a very good example because I'm done with it. I haven't used it. And as you can see, one of my bags was not closed all the way, so the drills fell out. That is the downside to these. You have to be really careful that your drills don't fall out. But like I said, I'm done with this one, so I just have to, when you take the rolling pin and go over the canvas that I finished, make sure there's no missing drills, and then I will probably, I hate to say dispose of these drills. I don't have space to store all of my spares, but I'll probably go through and see if there's any colors I want to keep. And then I have a container that I'll pour the remaining drills into just so I'm not throwing them away. But again, this was like $5 and it holds a good amount of drills in here, keeps them separate from other works, and I just know what kit it goes to. And then this. So this is the kit I've been using for Biological Key. This is a storage system from Diamond Art Club. And it came with all of these different containers, and I have poured the drills into the containers that I need them in, and I've stuck the stickers on, and that's what I use. I have mine organized just like 1 through 63. And I guess really, if you think about it, they're also organized by the DMC number. Yeah, so there's like it's just in ascending order. Some people like to organize it differently. Some people like to have all the numbers and then letters and then symbols. And then I have some empty containers. I'm going to show you the actual box that this came in to show you what the kit actually contains, because I have a few of these, and in the course of kitting up different kits, I have mixed and matched my containers. So this is not how this system actually came. Let me get that box and I'll show you real quick. So this is how the system actually comes. This is from Diamond Art Club. This runs, I think, $44 maybe, but you can usually find a discount code to use so you're not spending full price. You can even find it on Amazon, and you'll see that it comes with 54 containers, 12 large. So the large are these, and they pretty much hold 2 bags of diamond drills. 18 medium. The mediums I use a lot. So your mediums are going to be, let me double check here. This is your medium size. And this will hold 1 good bag without feeling like you're going to overflow. And then you have 24 of the smalls. And the smalls are the ones I use the most, I think. And this is what a small looks like. And actually even go on Diamond Art Club's website and buy extra mediums and small containers. The large ones, I honestly, that's the most that I have that are empty, because I just don't always need all of this. but I use a lot of the smalls because you'll see sometimes you just don't have a lot to store. The other thing I did, there is a bead storage system that I got from Amazon, and they're all this size. And so I actually kind of pilfer from that for ones that just need just a little bit, not a whole lot. And I just kind of mix and match as I need to. So, okay, we talk about kitting up. Kitting up is when you're just getting everything ready to work on your diamond paintings. Now, this is a mini dazzle from Diamond Art Club. It's the Wonders of Nature. This is just like the one we worked on in the first how-to video. This is just from Diamond Art Club. It's a little different. It is not 16. There are just 6 little canvases here. I'll show you. So you always get a sticker sheet with this one, and it comes with all of the colors that you're going to be using. So there's going to be 23 colors used for all 6 canvases. And then this has stickers. And if you like to keep track of what you're doing, if you're starting diamond painting and you like having logs or having mementos, these are all individual stickers. It's cute. I like it. So this is a lot like the Paint Gem kits. A lot, but different. Again, you're going to have your individual canvas. You see how these have writing on them, this plastic, but when you pull your plastic back, the writing is not on your actual canvas. So these are pretty much almost frameable. Like you can finish it and then honestly, you're just done with it. You can frame it, put it in a photo album. And these are a little less than the Paint Gems. I think they run about $17.99. You can also find some of these on Amazon on the Diamond Art Club store. And you can also find them at diamondartclub.com. And I will link to that website, to the mini dazzles. But this is how their drills come. So they come like this. So they are all individual packets. So you're going to have something to put them in because these are not resealable. So for these, what I like to do is I like to take my tray bricks trays and use these for the mini dazzles, because then I just kind of store everything together. Just kind of like this. And it's all together, and these I like to do if I have a lunch break and I just really kind of don't want to get all of my big stuff out. I just have a little project I can work on here and there. And now, how do you kit up? So kitting up is where you're just getting everything ready to go. So you always have a pair of scissors. And really, just do this. Oh, here's a little one. So you see here, it'll say Z964. So the cool things about the Diamond Art Club mini kits is that these are all what we call special drills. These are all not frosted. These are all fairy dust drills. So fairy dust drills are drills that have a glitter coating on them. They're really pretty. So I just pour it in here. And now it's good to go. I'm going to take the sticker sheet and I'm going to find Z964. And I just kind of stick it on here. And now this one has a drill, and this has a home. So now whenever I'm doing a canvas that calls for this symbol, I know I can find it because it's going to be right here. Right here. And again, you just are going to do that with all of these if that is how you like to kit up. Everyone likes to do things differently. We're not going to kit this up right now. Another way your drills can come for kits is in the Ziploc bags, and I've showed this. This is the Paint Gem kits did this. This is a big stack of drills that are from my Jody Bergsma, the one with the diamond art. And again, it comes with a sticker sheet. And if you're so inclined, you can go through and cut these individually to stick on your containers that you like to use. For some reason, for me, I just don't want, I'm not good at using my scissors, okay? I can't cut a straight line. So I just leave them in the Ziploc bags and use this as my reference sheet. And you'll see that sometimes they give you a huge bag of drills because you're going to be using this color a lot, as opposed to this bag, which is not a lot. Ooh, I think they call them pixie dust, but that is a fairy dust. Yep, so that is storage solutions for your drills. And I really like the portability of these systems. I really like being able to set up and take down when I am done diamond painting. I like being able to just stack things on my little side table and not have to worry about where did I put it? Did I lose something? I don't feel like I'm taking up a ton of space. Because I feel like accessories for this can get a little overwhelming. So that is how I like to store just all of the diamond drills, diamonds, plastic pieces, whatever you want to call them. That is how I like to store them, how I keep track of things. There are other solutions out there that I don't have. There's a company called Art Dot that makes a zippered case that has round containers in it for your drills. I've heard really great things about that. Those come in a variety of sizes. I think you can get to 30, 60, maybe 90, but then 120 I think 120 is the biggest. But I really like that because it comes in a zippered case. I'll show a picture. It comes in a zippered case, and you can put all of your tools with it, and when you're done, you just zip it up and you're good to go. I've seen people use pretty much kind of the same thing, but it's for seed storage. I kind of want to try that because you get different sizes of containers. And I'm sure that there are others. Hey, if any of y'all have any other solutions, feel free to drop them in the comments. I love sharing and I love trying new things. Like I said, I don't have a ton of space, so anything that can be kind of concise and portable is right up my alley. So that is the storage solutions that I've come up for, or I have been using for my drills. I really enjoy each different little system. I've really liked working out of this. I liked this, but I really like the depth of this one. I wish this was as deep, but maybe slightly longer or wider, just because this one holds, this one is pretty crammed full of Ziploc baggies and drills. This one held my drills really well, but the baggies were almost too tall, so they were being kind of bent backwards. But still, again, nice and portable. I really like this one. I have dropped these a few times, and they have not flown open, and I haven't had to worry about picking up all of the drills. This one by far is my favorite. I have a few of these. I really enjoy working out of these for my big ones. I like how portable it is. I have dropped this once or twice, and it has held up to my carelessness. So there are some Etsy shops where you can buy kind of like organizers for your Ziploc baggies. I haven't tried those yet just because I found these at Target for $5. And I mean, it was a pretty good deal. But those are just some of the things I've used, and hopefully this is helpful with ways to store the drills that you're working on. I think next we're going to go into how we kit up and what kitting down is, maybe some definitions. I don't know. Let me know what else you want to learn about. I'm having fun, and I hope you are too. Thank you so much for listening to this kind of rambling explanation. Please feel free to comment if you have any questions, need me to clarify anything, any suggestions. Do you want me to go over definitions? Anything you feel like you want to know, I am here to help you. And hey, if you have any advice, any tips for someone who is new, please drop it in the chat. Let's work together to help brand new people learn how to diamond paint so we can share with the addiction that is diamond painting. That's it for now, y'all. Y'all have a great day. If you get the chance, please remember to like, comment, subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and I will talk to you later. Bye.